So what I want to talk about right now is I want to touch back on stress and some of the effects it can have on the body. Over the last, I'd say 3 weeks, maybe a month, I've been feeling a little bloated. I've noticed that my stomach is actually bloated, and it's a combination of factors. One, I haven't been drinking enough water, which sounds strange, but water helps your body metabolize and, you know, push things and things like that. I mean, I'm not having trouble making stinkies or anything like that, but you do need to stay hydrated. Another thing is stress. One of the things that I didn't cover in the last video that I wasn't aware of is that stress can actually bloat your stomach, because the imbalances in your hormones create water retention, and you know, it stops you from, you know, doing your daily business and things like that. And I wasn't really aware of that. I know that stress gives you sugar cravings and things like that, and I have had cravings for like cakes and pies and things, but I've been refraining from it. I've stopped taking so many of the supplements because I thought maybe that was having an adverse effect on my body. But talking to other people and watching a few other YouTubers, I realized that my stress levels have been astronomically high. And it's not really due to, well, one, it's everyday life. Life is stressful. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, whatever. It's not school. I have a pretty good handle on that. I think the bulk of my stress comes from my job. I absolutely fucking hate it. Every day I walk into that place, I feel like I'm humiliating and demeaning myself. And it's just, I've never been excited to go to work. So as soon as I go to work, I'm stressed. And I'm stressed almost the entirety of the day. And then unless I go work out after work, I'm stressed half the night. So my body never has a chance to really calm down. It's just constantly being bombarded with cortisol. And the two main things that counteract cortisol are an influx of testosterone or estrogen or adrenaline. Adrenaline you can get from watching a comedy, laughing, watching something exciting, you know, playing an exciting video game or whatever. Or the testosterone and estrogen comes in from working out. Sometimes I've been having a hard time keeping myself motivated to go to the gym 5-6 days a week. Some weeks I've been going twice a week or 3 times a week, but I've got a better mindset, or I've got a better handle on where the majority of my stress is coming from, why I'm so stressed in one area. Another area, you know, again, I said it's life. A few little things that could be better. It's mostly from the city I live in, or the state I live in. I don't see a lot of opportunity, and that stresses me out. But that's a whole different story. But I think what I'm going to do as far as working out is I'm going to start partnering with people at the gym I go to, or I'm going to look into going to another gym. I thought about Sweat. It's expensive, much more expensive than the gym I'm going to now. But when I was younger, when I went to Sweat, the equipment was far superior to the gym that I'm using now. Another thing I thought about is Bump. But I think Bump has more aerobic, treadmill, cycling equipment than workout equipment. Again, it's a cheap gym. I think there's 2 locations that are 24-hour, which is great, which would help me significantly in my I don't want to call it a program or a therapy, let's just say my fitness lifestyle, or my journey. Call it my fitness journey. If you have access to a 24-hour gym, you can pretty much go whenever you want. You can, you know, you don't have to rush after work. You don't have to try and cram it in before work. You know, you can get that little bit of downtime, mellow out, you know, and then go. Relax, take your time, especially if it's later at night and you don't have to fight or wait your turn over equipment, or, you know, be harassed or whatever. You know, you just go in, you're relaxed, you're mellow, you do your thing. Now, the gym I go to isn't so bad. The times of days I go, it's really not that busy. I never have a problem with waiting for anything. On occasion, someone might want to use a piece of equipment that I'm using, or vice versa, and everyone is pretty relaxed. They'll let you play through. Or I'll just go do something else and just wait my turn. But I need to get back to at least 5 days a week, an average of 5 days a week working out. Because I've noticed that I don't measure myself. I said I was going to, and I probably should. But I feel myself shrinking a bit. I'm not actually eating as much on some days, again, because I'm so stressed out. And I completely lose my appetite when I'm stressed. I won't eat. I'll just shut down. I won't shut down mentally, but physically I'll shut down. I don't want to be bothered. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't want to eat. I don't want to drink. I just want to kind of fold into myself and kind of process what's going on with me. And I don't want any external distractions, which is a really bad habit of mine, but I don't want to change. I'm not going to change, so whatever. But again, some of you guys out there, you might be feeling bloated. You know, it's not because you're getting fatter. You know, it's probably because you're stressed the fuck out, just like I am. And you need an outlet to kind of mellow out, you know, release some of that stress. Because in 2 of my previous videos, I had told you, stress, it will kill you. You know, it will cause problems with your organs, it affects your heart, it affects your brain, it affects your hormones. It will kill you. And in the United States, we're extremely stressed out for no fucking reason. Well, we have reasons, you know, the low pay, overworked at jobs, you know, big companies working on skeleton crews to, you know, save money, and they're worried about their bottom line, feeding your family, paying tuition, furthering yourself, bettering yourself, getting yourself out of a hole, you know. And, you know, it's really hard to find help, or someone to talk to, or to feel a little better about that situation, or to find a way to relax every once in a while. So, you know, however you guys can do it, don't drink. That's a pitfall that a lot of people fall into. You drink, you screw yourself, because all the empty calories, like, you figure, oh well, I'm gonna eat something and then I'm gonna drink. Well, by the time you've had 2 or 3 drinks, you've had the equivalent of 2 meals. So you eat dinner and then you knock back a couple, as harmless as it may be, you're drinking an extra meal with that alcohol. And, you know, you can do whatever you want, you can say whatever you want. Once a week, twice a week isn't too bad. Maybe 3 times a week. And I used to be a huge drinker. So don't drink when you're stressed. You know, do some push-ups, do some ab work exercises, play some fucking Pokemon Go. So do whatever you have to do. But this is just me giving my thoughts right before I go to the gym. I'll probably film an exercise, an ab work exercise that you can do. I actually did it. I actually did some today while I was watching Teen Titans Go and YouTube videos. I'm just, you know, sitting on the floor, just a few ab exercises. It's not harder, it's nothing crazy, but it's different. If you're used to just going up and down with your ab exercises, you bang out 50, 100, you use the machines, you do 3, 4, 5, 800 reps or whatever. Me doing this exercise, I did 25 reps, and you know, I felt it. My stomach was burning for a while, and I did 30-second spurts while I was watching TV and YouTube videos. So, you know, it's just a little something throw in there while you're just sitting around not doing anything. But again, I gotta get going. This is Ray, and thanks for watching.